Oh my gosh, I think this is going to be one of my new favorite things. You're going to see a lot of videos on this. Look at that. Look at that. I have to give a shout out though to Louise McKay for giving me the inspiration for this. It's not nearly as pretty as her blooms. Her blooms are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Dollar Tree jar. It's $1.25, but oh my gosh, look at that little trinket jar. You could put beads in this. You could put anything you want in it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Watch and see how I make this. To go start to finish with this. What I have here is my little ornament jig that I've made with a piece of particle board and nails, and I will link to a video if you're interested in how I made it and why I use it. But I use it mainly for ornaments where I'm going to have a lot of paint drips, and it's just a way for me to capture the drips and be able to support whatever piece I'm working on, like an ornament or a shell. And so I'm going to use it for this glass jar, but we're only going to use the lid. So I'm going to take the lid off of the jar, and it's just got these little clamps right there, if you can see that. So we're going to take it off the jar. We're going to set the jar aside. I'm going to take the wire off, and I'm going to take this plastic piece off. These are from the Dollar Tree, and I do, let's see, I do want to tape this off, I think, and I want the paint to maybe come along in here, so I'm only going to tape this edge. I'm going to use this white painter's tape. Let's get a piece, but I'm only going to tape this very edge right here, okay? And you know what, I need my glasses, but I'm going to tape that because I don't want it on the lip. I want to try to protect as much of that as I can. Somebody said you could use Elmer's glue. I've never tried to use that in place of masking tape or painter's tape. I don't know if that'll work. Get more. Oi, I made a mess there. Okay. So I'm going to use a cup here, and then that's going to sit down on the cup, and then the paint will drip onto my board. And I do need to wipe that off with some alcohol. Let's clean this off first. You don't want oils. You want it nice and clean. And so you can see the colors. I'm going to put a piece of paper towel in here. Okay. You see that? I think it matters less about the brand that you use and more about the technique. The paint that I have mixed up in here is a Dollar Tree paint, and it's a deep blue, and it works really well. I already have it mixed up in this little squirt bottle that I think I got at the Dollar Tree also, and it's mixed 1-to-1 with Floetrol because it's not a highly pigmented color, but it works really well. So I already have that mixed up. This color in here is an Amsterdam in turquoise, which is a really, really pretty color. I have this mixed 1-to-4 with Floetrol and a little bit of water. Shake it up really well. And this is just an old folk art acrylic paint in metallic gold, it looks like. And I have this mixed also. There was just a little bit left in this bottle, and I just mixed a little bit of Floetrol in here just to extend it a little bit. My best Amazon Prime Day deal was this heavy-bodied acrylic in titanium white. I'm not sure how much I paid for, but I know it was a super, super deal. I'm going to put a link to this in the description. It's still a really, really good deal because I can make so much pillow paint with this. It's really, really thick. I want to show you how thick it is. It is insanely thick. I mean, it's a heavy body acrylic, so it is going to be thick. I mean, it is thick, thick. Look at that. Holy cow. And I'm going to mix it 1 to 4 with Floetrol. Oh gosh. I know there are lots of bloom recipes out there. There are lots of cell recipes out there. And this is just what I like doing because it's cheaper. I can get the ingredients very easily. I just don't like using a bunch of fancy ingredients to try to, you know, make pretty art. I just want to use simple things that I can buy on Amazon, buy at the dollar store, and I can still make really, really pretty art. Okay, got my hair in ponytail, and I'm hoping for the best. So, don't really have a good plan for today. Let's see what I can do. I need a lot of paint. And here's our pillow. I do have my apron on, so I want this to be oceany colors. Whoop. I want this to be oceany colors. A little bit of this deep blue. And then aqua. And now this pretty gold. And now a little bit more of this titanium white on the top that I hope is going to give us some lacing. Kind of touch up my edges there. Be easier with my finger. Oop, sorry. Okay. Just let it sit. It is time for resin. This thing has been sitting for a little while. It is nice and dry. I just want to, so I didn't get quite all the coverage that I wanted on the bottom of this lid, but that's okay because remember the seal, the jar seal is going to cover that. What I'm going to do, I'm not taking my tape off, but I am going to just run my X-Acto knife just all around because I'm going to put my resin on it. I don't want it to pull everything off. So I'm just going to run my X-Acto knife just to cut. Basically what I'm doing is cutting the paint so that when I pull my tape, I'm not pulling the paint off. I hope that makes sense. I think it does. Because if I pull the tape now, I could probably pull off all this beautiful paint. So just be careful when you're doing this so your knife does not slip. All right, I think that'll do it. All right. That is so pretty. So I already have mixed up my KSRESIN liquidy split, and I've already mixed this up. I have a really good discount code in the link below if you want to use it and get a good discount on some great resin. So I don't know how much to add yet. So I think really I'm just going to do a skim coat for right now and just rub it in there. I probably should have put another glove on. I'm just going to rub it in there and get everything covered. And I'm even going to rub some underneath here because I want all the paint. So anything that's painted, I want to have resin on it, if that makes sense. I don't think you really need that much on here, honestly. I think you're really just looking for a skim coat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit more on, I don't have my heat gun plugged in, but I'm going to put a little bit more on the top and just kind of let it self-level. And if you can see that, but I kind of want it to dome a little bit. This should be level. All right, so I'm just gonna let that self-level. And it's probably gonna drip down, but that's okay because I can clean up anything that's drip and catches a, you know, well, I'll run my hand around it, but I need to pop these bubbles. low heat, low air, because I just want to pop these bubbles. Okay, so it's a little bit fluid, but I don't see any boo-boos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this sit a little bit, and I'm going to come and pull this tape off while the resin is set, but not set hard. So this is a fast set resin, so I'm probably going to come back in probably 40 minutes, and I'm just going to do the touch test and just see what we have. I might have a little boo there. And but so far no bubbles. I've got a nice dome on it. This is really, really pretty. The circle that you see in there, that is just from the glass. That is not from the resin or the paint or anything that I've done. So I'm going to come back in about an hour and see what I have. Oh yeah. Now it is still tacky. So I'm really nervous about doing this. Here we go. So I'm holding it by the cup because it's balanced on the cup. I don't know if you can see, I'm just pulling the tape off. There we go. And see, if I had not cut with my knife, I probably most likely would have pulled off all the pretty paint on the base of this. See, just like that. But it should be fine. That should be fine. And so what I'm trying to do is just pull it down instead of pulling it up. There we go, I fixed it. Oh man, I did it. See, I pulled my paint off. I pulled my paint. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna take a stick and just kind of tap it back into place. It doesn't look bad. But remember, the seal is going to cover that, so. Alright, I'm just going to set this down. If I can get the stick off my glove. Let me set this down. Let it continue curing. Okay. I'm almost too nervous. Oh my God, y'all. This turned out so good. Now, my next one's going to be better. I'm going to do better taping off the bottom. But look at that. It is so smooth. This turned out so well. This is what I was talking about. Covering the boo-boos. See how it just covers it all up? You're not going to see that anyway. I'm going to go ahead and snap this back on. Let's see. Needs to go this way. Yeah. So I need to put it around this way. And then snap it on. All right. tough. But look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it a little crooked. Let me shift this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is gonna fly off the shelf. What do you think? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. My camera's a little crooked. Let me straighten it up. Oh my gosh. I think this is gonna be one of my new favorite things. You're gonna see a lot of videos on this. Look at that. Look at that. I have to give a shout out though to Louise McKay for giving me the inspiration for this. It's not nearly as pretty as her blooms. Her blooms are absolutely gorgeous. If you have never seen her channel, go right now, go look it up. Louise McKay. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Dollar store. This is a dollar store jar. Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree jar. It's $1.25, but oh my gosh, look at that little trinket jar. You could put beads in this. You could put anything you want in it. Q-tips. You could put glitter. You could put little doodads, cotton balls, whatever. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. I'm so in love with this.